Would you pass the plate, please, sir?
Give generously.
Is this for the donation to the fund or is this to you?
Thank you. If the offertory plate becomes too full, we will pass another offertory.
We need to fill these seats.
For those who have not already signed up for auto pay.
Do you have a QR
Please, I know some of you will be overwhelmed at this moment of grief and sorrow, but let us find solace in each other's company within the sanctuary of the last church of fear, loathing, and turpitude. Poor Clayton, just lean on someone or something. The post will be adequate for your needs.
We missed the collection plate.
No, Chris, you put money in the plate, you don't take money from the plate.
You got change for 100?
I have.
Go.
Look at that. Wow. Very generous.
Our offering tonight will enable this tooth to be honored, to be remembered through perpetual care. Are we ready for the procession?
Am I going now?
Hi there, little lady. Hi there.
All right. Hi, Mom. Hello, Jane. We're going through.
We have the closing of the coffin. Did everyone view?
I know where they were.
Well,
Did not get to view. We're having the closing of the coffin.
it's a sad moment for each and every one of us as we say goodbye to Chewy. Chewy has been with us, with Doreen for 95 years, and for those of us who appeared later on for the time that we have been with Doreen. She has enjoyed Chewy. We've enjoyed seeing her enjoy Chewy. Her smile could blind anyone. Brilliant pearly whites gleaming.
Huh? Oh, on the outside in?
So we gotta pass it over to the
Stay in the
mom.
room.
Stay in.
Everybody line up.
Thank you for your reverence in this moment as the pallbearers find their way. Thank you for your reverence and kind attention.
Now, you all may sit. This is for the pallbearers, right?
There is
You guys know if you want to sit with your family.
what we are here to commemorate. Chewy. that was Chewy's preference, to be interred in a domino box. We tried our best to observe all of Chewy's wishes. There he is.
Dishes? Oh, Chewy dishes.
Chewy. Lean on each other. That's why we are here together. Can find solace in companionship. Shared sorrow makes the grieving more easy to bear. The family will now enter the sanctuary.
We're supposed to stand up. No, we're supposed to stand up. According to script.
Okay, Ernie. As everyone knows, we're not used to dealing with any equipment. Mama does her own thing. Normally.
All of our hearts are with you at this moment of your loss, Doreen.
Thank you.
Everyone's here for you. You need tissue?
No,
We need tissue?
I've got tissue. Thank you.
Everybody.
Ready?
Everyone may be seated now. And I would like to ask that someone keep an eye on that offertory plate. We don't want to have to call the police again.
He caught you, Chris. He caught you in your hand, and you took it.
For this occasion, we have had an original composition provided by Mayor Jane Whitfield with musical accompaniment. You have the words in your program. There was one line left out. So when you come to that part, if you don't have the words, which none of you do, just hum that line. But little by little, it loosened at the root.
It's added.
I could sing it out like the old time churches where they lined out the hymns, but you could just hum your way through. Brush my teeth day and night. Brush my teeth till they're pearly white. Brush my teeth and brush them white. Did they still fell out? Kept on brushing, green in tooth. Little by little, it loosened at the root. Now is the time for our service. I will recount the story of Chewy. Chewy, as he was affectionately called, emerged in 1929 in Norfolk, Nebraska. After that, he and Doreen were inseparable. Where she went, he went. He was with her during her early years in Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Texas. He was with her in later years, traveling from Kentucky, Ohio, Colorado, Wyoming, Missouri, Arizona, Puerto Rico, and Peru, and lastly, Mississippi. Chewy enjoyed the cuisine of every location. As the years progressed, life became hard, as did the food. It was a struggle to process change, a little more chewing than previously. It was April 2024 when Chewy felt he could not cut it anymore, and he bit the dust. With the help of Dr. Kenneth Bailey, Jr., Doctor of Dentistry, Chewy was now at peace. He was preceded by the extraction of 31 fellow pearly white members, incisors, cuspids, bicuspids, canine, molars, wisdom, and sweet tooth. We'll have a moment for those who need to shed a tear. I know it's overwhelming at times like this, but we are all in this together, just like Chewy and all of his companions were. Now is the time for everyone to recount their experiences with Chewy. Does anyone have any fond remembrances they would like to share with us all at this time?
I do. I had the honor of introducing Doreen to the dentist who extracted Chewy, Dr. Kenneth Bailey. And he just loved her. He loved to hear her stories about what had happened to her other teeth.
Don't you mean liberated?
Extracted, I think is the proper word, right? Anyway.
Well, thank you for sharing that. That's a wonderful, wonderful story. Anyone else?
I have a story from an old time when Grandma's great-granddaughter came to visit her, and Grandma was sitting at the table and she took her teeth out because she had dentures on the top. And she was about 10, 11 years old, and she got just mortified and kind of excited at the same time and ran next door to Grandpa Dan. And Grandpa Dan, he was over there, and he said, "Grandpa, you gotta come see Grandma. She can take her teeth out." And he said, "Well, I can take my eye out." And he wiped his eye, and his eye fell out in his hand. And he was blind in one eye. Oh my gosh. She ran back over to Grandma's house. She said, Grandma Dan can take his eye out. And she said, "Oh, that's nothing. Grandpa can take his legs off." Chewy was there for that.
In 1929, Chewy's baby tooth was ready to come out. I had a string around it, and I was in my mom and dad's grocery meat market, and I was given it a string, just once in a while, dreading for it to come out. The hired girl came by and went, there went the tooth. And I cried and cried because I wanted to do it.
Those were the days when you get your toothbrush from the Fuller Brush Man when it came by.
I have a memory. You know, Chewy really loved outings at Chopsticks, all the birthday parties at Chopsticks. He loved those. The friends and the flavors and the fun and all the different things there were, the pepper steak, the sweet and sour chicken, the fried rice. And sometimes they would have those really toothsome dumplings, the pot stickers. Love those. Could always find something on the dessert bar that his friend Sweet Tooth would be happy with. Great birthday memories.
I have a story about Chewy. A very, very smart little tooth. He spoke Spanish. That's it.
Well, I have more of a curiosity than I do a memory of what you went through. In my office, it was a source of delight to hear people report what the tooth fairy thought that tooth was worth. And I just wonder if Doreen might tell us, because in our office we heard figures that ran all the way. Of course, it's inflationary times, you understand, but $50 was nothing for a tooth fairy. Chris, are you listening? Where'd Chris go? Anyway, what was the most valuable tooth for the tooth fairy? Any stories from the tooth fairy?
What was the most valuable tooth from the tooth fairy?
As old as I am, probably a dime.
Well, that's remarkable because in today's dollars, that's $100.
It needs to be there. Sharp as a tack.
I have a memory, because Mary Jane and Whit couldn't be here. So Mary Jane wrote this, quite cute. It says, on the sad occasion of the memorial for Chewy the Tooth, we send our heartfelt condolences and great regret that we could not be present with you today. In lieu of that, we have sent our thanks. Chewy was a good tooth, a very good tooth. He, she, or they, respect, served faithfully and lovingly for 95 years with very few complaints, even when becoming pretty loose towards the end. We have many fond memories of Chewy, shining through a beautiful smile or a big laugh, and most especially, we remember those mornings we joined Chewy in nibbling on fiddle faddle and Chex Mix at Mom Doreen's table, or her throne, as she calls it. Chewy will be sorely missed. Well, maybe not sorely, as Chewy was a very well-behaved tooth, but still greatly missed. However, we know Chewy has now fulfilled the dream of all teeth by going to be with his 31 family members in the pearly white family. You will be missed.
We are thankful Mayor Jane and Whit were able to be with us, if not in person, on paper. I will, at this moment, administer holy water to myself. For those of you who are not of my denomination, Okay, those, I think we're waiting for the final, this was the, no, we're not. Are there any more reflections about Chewy?
Closing words.
Greg has a word to say.
Since Dr. Cannon opened the door to asking questions about Chewy that I don't know the answer to, but I would really like to know. Crest or Colgate?
Crest or Colgate? Crest or Colgate or Pepsodent? Pepsodent.
What kind of toothpaste?
Baking soda and salt.
What kind of toothpaste did Chewy use?
Recommend.
Salt and pepper with a little bit of spearmint dropped on it to flavor.
There you go.
I was raised during the Depression.
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar, salt and soda.
Baking soda.
Thank you. And now, closing words. I am I, and you are you. And the old life that we lived so fondly together is untouched, unchanged. Whatever we were to each other, that we are still. Call me by the old familiar name, Chewy. Speak of me in the easy way which you always use, Chewy.
All right, so.
Now we have another offering, a love gift from Mary Jane.
Everybody ready?
It's on the words on the last page, in tune with "You Are My Sunshine."
Here we go.
Very good to make me happy most every day. Now I will miss you, but I want to thank you. You were awesome in every way. Everybody come on now. You were a good dude, a very good dude. You made me happy most every day. Now I will miss you, but I want to thank you. You were awesome in every way. Bye, Chewy. Thank you, Mary Jane.
Bye. Bye, Chewy. Bye.
Oh. Do I hear the wind whistling through the woods
Through the vines.
of a flighted sprite? If you listen carefully, you could hear it too. Look.
Tooth fairy. Tooth fairy.
It's the tooth fairy.
Very cute.
I can't stand it. I can't take it anymore.
There she is.
You're taking such good care.
Bill always got a kickback from the tooth fairy.
Shaking her body.
Isn't she graceful and delicate, floating on the changing winds?
Got some of
Graces. Nice. Shame on you. Remember, 2 minutes. You rushed 2 minutes. Yours are coming back beautifully.
Instead of IOU, I'm missing a lot of teeth, young lady.
Where are they? Where's Chewy? The fairy has come for Chewy. Where is Chewy?
Yeah.
Where?
Chewy. Goodbye, Chewy.
The fairy. I'm the tooth fairy. I've come for Chewy.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
has everybody seen Chewy?
The tooth fairy will take him. The tooth fairy. I will take him to be with his pearly white family.
To never land.
Okay.
Has everybody seen him
Yeah.
in his little coffin? Has everybody seen him in his coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tooth fairy is out,
Okay.
I know you will miss him.
I do.
Pop for 100.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Tooth Fairy. It was so nice of you to be here. Well, thank you all for being here and joining in this remembrance of such a great character in all of our lives. Thank you, and have a good rest of your evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, each
Thank
and
you
every
so
one of
much
us.
for coming.
Everyone may stand now
We
and
would have been happy to know that this many people cared about him.
Yeah, I bet.
Yes. So,
I just want to catch up with that tooth. Where's my check?
I think we should give Mary Jane a round of applause for her contributions. Thank you. We on video, we can do it tomorrow. Of the last judge, I would like to bid you adieu. Be pluribus unum, signify, and quid pro quo. Come on, man. You gotta look at Chewy.
But I want to thank you. You're awesome in every way. Everybody come on now. You were a good tooth. A very good tooth. You made me happy most every day. Now I will miss you. But I want to thank you. You were awesome in every way. Bye, Chewy.
You need any rain in your yard, just call me.
I'm very good too. You made me happy most every day.
He looks so good, he
Now I
looks
will
natural.
miss you, but I want to thank you. You are awesome in every way. Everybody come on now. You were a good tooth, a very good tooth. You made me happy most every day. Now I will miss you, but I want to thank you. You are awesome in every way.